Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. For those of you who are new here, I'm Jay Eden. I am the author of 8 Steps to Living the Life of Your Dreams. For those of you who have been with me, thank you for returning and thank you for hanging with me. Today, we're going to be talking about the root cause of something that affects us all. It's something that we have all struggled with. It's something that has deeply affected many of us. And I think we see a lot of the results of it today in society alone and among our younger generation. And that is identity. Yeah, that's a big one, identity. When we look around us, we see it displayed in many ways. Sometimes it comes out through, confusion. It comes out, it's expressed as anger sometimes. Sometimes it's expressed as, people are doing all kind of things nowadays, transgender, the thoughts that they think, the influence that they have, the words that they speak. A lot of times people are just not sure about who they are. If you've ever asked the question, who am I? Who does God say that I am? And and why do I feel stuck between who I am and who I'm called to be? So that's also a big gap. That's something that a lot of people struggle with. So I wanted to talk about it today. I wanted to look at the Bible as an example. Everything that I teach comes from the Word, and it also parallels my book, 8 Steps to Living the Life of Your Dreams. So let's take a look and let's see what God has to say about identity, and let's see what He has to say about you. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to be referring to my notes. So if I'm looking down and I look back at you, it's just because I've written down some notes. And so I'm going to be referring to those. Before you ever fought a storm, before you ever faced rejection or shame or sin or failure, there was a whisper from heaven, and God said that you are mine, that you belong to Him. But as life goes on, we have worn other labels. And I talk about this as well in the first chapter of my book, and it's titled, What Kind of Vessel Are You? So in it, I start talking about identity and how many of us, we just don't know who we are. We've worn so many other labels, and a lot of times it's the labels that others have put on us. For instance, label of abandonment. I know I struggled with that one. Failure. How about this one? Unqualified, or you're not enough, or you're too broken, or you're just not good enough, or you will never be good enough. Those are all labels. They're all labels. Those are not your names. They are not who God says you are, excuse me. They are all labels, and they are all lies. And none of them came from the mouth of God. So let's look at exactly what God says about you. Exactly what does He think about you? What does He say you are? And what does He call you? What names does He call you by? Your identity didn't start with trauma. It didn't begin with your mistakes and what other people told you. It started in the mind of God. Before you were in your mother's womb, you were in God's imagination. That is so beautiful. It is so powerful to me. You were in His mind before you were ever conceived, before you ever became a thought to your parents. You were already in His mind. Oh, that is just, it's just beautiful. You were in His mind. Jeremiah 1:5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. That's what God says. Before He formed you, He knew you. So your life is not random. It's not a mistake. You are God designed. God breathed, and God has a purpose for you. He breathed life into you, and He has a divine purpose for you. You are owned by God. That's just beautiful. We don't struggle because we don't have purpose. We struggle because we've forgotten who we are while we're walking into our purpose. That's a big one. I think most of us have forgotten who we are while we're walking into our purpose. When we think of the prodigal son in Luke 15, he didn't stop being a son. Even though he left home and he started living this crazy life, he did not stop being a son. He stopped living like one, but he forgot who his father was. Just like when we start doing other things that's outside of our character of who we really are, we forget who our Father is. We forget who our Heavenly Father is. And so we take on the character of other labels, other things that people have spoken over us, and we start living like it and we start acting like it. So here is a little roadmap that I want to give you to reclaiming your identity. It's a little start for you. It's a powerful one, but it's a start. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to silence the wrong voice. You need to silence the voices that are telling you anything other than what God calls you. So how do we silence those voices? You can't silence those voices because you can't hear God's voice. And so when you can't hear God's voice, what happens is that you start agreeing with those voices, with the wrong voices. So one of the things that we can do, the next thing that we can do is we can open up the Word. We can open up the Bible and we can start digging and finding out who did God, what does he call us, and who did he say we are. So the Bible doesn't just tell us who God is, it tells us who we are in him. That's what it tells us. It tells us, so it's going to tell you who you are in him. So this is what the word says. This is what God says about you. He says that you are chosen. He says that you are redeemed. He says that you are a royal priesthood. This is what he calls you. He says that you are the apple of his eye. I love that one. You're the apple of his eye, meaning that he wants to be up close and personal with you. You're the apple of his eye. He loves you so much, more than you could ever imagine, more than you could ever know. He says that you are more than a conqueror. He says that you are his daughter, that you are his son, that you are royalty, that you belong to him. You belong to him. That's who he says that you are. And those are the names that he calls you. He calls you a royal priesthood. He calls you holy. He calls you righteous. That's who he says that you are. So the next thing that you can do is that you can start speaking it. Even before you feel like it. So we cannot go by our feelings. We cannot go by, monetary things. Like, oh, well, I'm just not feeling it today. And, because when these lies come into your mind, you've got to be able to stop it and shut it down right away. And you've got to start speaking the word. You have to speak the word. So identity isn't confirmed by feelings. It's confirmed by the one who named you, by the one who named you. So we're just going to do a little declaration here and we're going to start speaking things out loud. And I want you to repeat them with me. If you're in a place where you can't do that, that's okay. You can just whisper it or even mouth it, lip it. God hears it still. But the point is that your mind hears it and that the enemy hears it. I want you to say this: I am who God says I am. That's the first one. I am who God says I am. I am not my past. I am not what they called me. I am not what they called me. I'm not my mistakes. I am chosen. I am loved. I am his, and I belong to him. I belong to him. If this message really blessed you and it really touched you, I want to invite you to go deeper with me, stay subscribed to my channel, and please share this message with someone. There may be someone in your inner circle or someone that maybe you just said hi to a few times and you just want to bless them with this message. Please feel free to share it. I encourage you to share it. I just know that there are so many people out there who need this, who need to hear this, and who need to hear that they are loved. They are loved, and they are not the labels that other people have put on them. They are not. So drop your comments below. Let me know what this message has done for you. Let me know how I can pray for you. Let me know what your needs may be. I do pray for you. So just so that you know, I love you very much. I'm always thinking of my audience and always praying for those, even the newcomers. I'm thankful for you. Also, check in the link below. You will be able to pre-order my book shortly, 8 Steps to Living the Life of Your Dreams. So there will be a link there for you to pre-order. And also some new things that we have is I just created a 3-day workshop called Kingdom Alignment. You are not going to want to miss this. This is going to be so impactful for your life. You know, many times we invest in so many other things and we spend our money in so many things that are not even profitable and they don't last. Why don't we spend more investing in our spirit? That's just my question. So I'm going to drop a link below. It will have the instructions for you to sign up for my 3-day workshop. I hope that you can carve out 3 hours. It's 3 days, 1 hour a day. It's going to change your life. It's going to catapult you into your destiny. It's going to break strongholds. It's going to teach you how to pray boldly. It's going to do some amazing things for you. So I really encourage you to sign up for it. It's going to be phenomenal. And I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be November 4th through November 6th. Like I said, a 3-day workshop, 1 hour a day. Please sign up. It's going to bless you, change your life. I hope to see you soon. And the very best part of it is that I get to impart something to you. I get to bring more love to you. I get to help empower you. And that is what I'm here for. That is my purpose. I am so blessed to have you as an audience. Thank you so much. Be blessed, be empowered. Have a wonderful day.